Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's build it. So in the last video we have created the carousel view in which we have added these images and now I'm going to use this collection view cell class and add the label, title label and the description view and the heart icon in this cell. So let's get started to working on this. And if you haven't watched my last video, that is part 2 of the SnapKit tutorial, please go on there and watch it. Collage view that we have, carousel view that we have created. Carousel view like this. Let I think it should be carousel view, not collage view. Carousel view. Okay, so we have initialized the carousel view, and we need a frame for this view. Okay, we need to pass it because we have calculated the frame of image views according to its frame width and height. Okay, so we will need to have this frame. Let me do this. So frame should be CG rect. The x and y will be 0 and 0. Width will be content view. Content view dot frame dot width, and height will be according to its height. I have created a separate variable for this because we are now going to manipulate this height also according to our requirement. So that's why I created a frame object here. Okay. Otherwise, we can also give the content to frame object directly to here. So it will have the same frame whatever the frame of our cell is. Right. Now we need to add this carousel view on the content view first. Add the view, carousel view. Okay, and for now I will use snp dot make constraint $0 ages equal to super view. So this carousel view will be according to our cell size. It will be embedded on the cell according to its super view's height or width. Okay. Now let's try to make some data source first, so we can check if it is working or not. Now let me create a variable of let image names. One, two. Actually, I have downloaded some images from the Google and renamed them like this numerical values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's why I'm giving them a name of like this 8, 9, and the last one is 10. And the private plate title, nature, beaches. This is demo purpose, that's why I created this kind of names. Outdoor, maybe a playground and fun. Alright, now we have a number of rows, but we also need to have a model. We should also have a model here. So what we are going to do, we will create another model here that will have a title and this image view model. Okay, so we will create a struct dot struct model. Here I need a title string variable description that will also be a string, and we also need to show a like or dislike image, so it will be kind of bool variable model. So this model will be collage or carousel view dot model. All right, we have this model also now, and this model, or we can say cell model is this, and on the did set we will set the carousel views model equal to cell model. Okay, and we also need to reuse prepare for reuse method. And model dot, sorry, we have to this model. Yeah, so in the prepare for reuse we will make it nil, so it won't make our cell to show the same content. Sometimes it happens if you don't use the reuse prepare for reuse method. Again, I'm on the home view model. Here I'll create a function that we need to have a model for each cell. Model for row. Here we will pass the row of each cell, the index of each cell. Okay, and so what we need. So first of all, I need to add these images from the downloads. All of this, not this, here. Okay, so we have all the images with the name 1 to 10. So now I need to have 3 images for each row. So I need to use the random function, but it will give me a single image. So we need to have an extension. I'll create an extension that will return the number of images that we want to have in this. Okay, so it will be like function choose maybe the number of items we want from an array or a collection, and it will return array slice of kind element, that whatever element it have. Okay, and we want it to like shuffled array, right? We don't want to get the sequenced elements like 1 2 3 and 4 5 6. We want a shuffled array in which from which we need 3 images. So I will write prefix, and I think it will be n like this. And I will also create a random function in which I will pass integer. I'll create it a private function because I don't want to use it outside this extension, and it will return array of UI images. Okay, so to names and choose from the value we passed in this. Okay, now images. So we have the name of 3 elements. This function will operate on this image name. When we use this random function with this image name, what it will do, it will shuffle all these elements and get prefix three elements like from the shuffled array. Okay, so it could be anything. So we have the three names here, and now we want to uh, turn them into image view. I will use the map function. So it will return us the image for that name. Make sure you have a image with that name that you have in your array, otherwise it will crash. Or you have to properly unwrap the value. I'm using the exclamation mark here, but it should be avoided in your project because there might be some cases when the value is nil, so it will crash your application. Right now I'm using it. So now I can use this extension with the image names array and the titles also, I guess. I think I can simply use a random for the titles. So random image, image names, random, three elements. Okay, now let's title, and the titles we have this and random element. So we have a random name from the titles, anything it could be, and like or dislike. For that we don't have any array because it should be only two values, true or false. And I also want a random element from them, and if there is no element, if it fails to get an element, I will return a false default value. All right, so these are the three things we need for ourselves. So I will create a model that will be a cell model. What our name is, carousel collection cell dot model, and for initializing it we need these four things. So we have the title, so we will pass it a description. I think for now we can pass this is demo description, like or dislike. So I will pass a like variable like this, but we don't have this carousel view dot model object here. So let's create it. Carousel model, carousel view dot model, and what it will require, array of images. So random images, we have this, we will pass it here like this. So we have all the things and our model is ready. Now we need to return it. We'll return this like this, and return model of value here. So this is also done. Now let's get back to home view controller. Here we will need to have this let cell dot cell model equal to view model dot model port index path dot row. So it looks clean now. As we can see, all the logical part is in the view model, and we are just accessing the values here in the view controller. That's why I usually prefer this MVVM structure. I will create another video for this also, so you can take a look if you don't know how to use a view model MVVM pattern. Okay, so I think we have all the things. Let me try to run it if it is getting success or not. Remember, we don't implemented the titles and description here, so you can see it is spreaded out in a complete cell, and the title and description is not yet here because we need to add them. And I think this video is going too long. So in the next video, I will show you to add this title and subtitle labels here, also the heart icon here, and how it will modify it when we scroll top and bottom. Okay, because this is data is randomly generated and dynamically it is getting generated, so you can see it is changing rapidly when we are scrolling up and down, because it is calculating randomly on each scroll for each cell. All right, guys. So in the next video, I will show you adding the title and the description label here, and the heart icon, and how you can manage this thing, like showing this carousel view bit, uh, covering this from this edge, and thus how we will add the spacing for the label and description label. Okay, so stay tuned with my channel, and subscribe my channel, share it with your friends and your colleagues, so they can also get some help from this channel, from my videos. And thank you so much.